Friends, I watched Avatar Fire and Ash, the third installment of James Cameron's Avatar universe. Come, let's talk about the movie. I had a fantastic experience, big screen experience watching the movie in the theater. Early morning 6:30 show, first day, first show, friends. It was jam-packed. It was very clear that all the audience were James Cameron and Avatar fans, including me. The 3D effect was also simply superb. The Pandora, the universe of Avatar, the Navi universe that James Cameron has created. What to talk about that? We are not even eligible to talk about James Cameron's thought process on the universe of Pandora that he has created and the different clans that he has created in his magnum opus Avatar, and he has kept presenting them. This is the third time we have been watching that and witnessing the spectacle unfold on the big screen, friends. Talking about the positives. As we know from the first and the second installment of Avatar, what to expect from Avatar Part 3, that is Fire and Ash. A visual spectacle, a visual treat. You are stunned and shocked from the opening frame to the end, friends. Such a visual spectacle, you will not even bat your eyelids. Here and there, I could see many people getting engaged with their phones. I was not engaged with my phone. I was watching each and every frame very keenly, but many people got disconnected. I also felt disconnected a little bit due to the slow pace, slow screenplay after the first action cut. This movie moves very slowly, plenty of drama in the first half especially, plenty of drama, plenty of philosophy, plenty of clan culture being discussed there, the conflict of the clans, the question of survival, whether to fight or flight. So these are what are the challenges faced by Sully's family, how they held together. They never leave each other, they never give up. That's the slogan. How they hold on to each other, what are the fresh challenges they're going to get, how the old enemies, the sky people, the human beings are trying to hunt them down, and how they had got adjusted to the way of water, and should they fight back, should they run, what will be the strategy. Those things have been covered through plenty of talks and conversations and a lot of emotional drama in the first half. The movie begins with a fantastic action episode, and to end, friends, climax simply superb. It will blow away your mind. 45 minutes of non-stop action extravaganza unfolding on the big screen. What action episodes towards the end. That is where you feel that you are watching Avatar. The last 45 to 50 minutes take into the world of Pandora. That is ultimate. And the first action block, as I was telling, for 10 to 15 minutes, leave apart that in between you would definitely feel disconnected, especially so if you don't know the story of Avatar, that is part 1 and part 2. Please don't go to Avatar Fire and Ash without watching part 1 and part 2. That is mandatory, friends. Otherwise you will be totally lost. Suspended animation. You don't even know which character is what and what is happening, what is the story, where it is going, and how these people are connected, what clan is what clan, and what had happened previously, because the story continues from where the Way of Water, the second part, had ended, and it also has connections and deep roots in the first part as well. And if you watch this movie, you will be laying a foundation if the fourth part comes. Of course, don't wait for mid credits or post credits at the end, friends. A pretty lengthy credit section rolls on. Everybody were anticipating that there will be a mid credit or an end credit. It was not there. So no need of waiting for that. You can just walk out of the theater once the movie finishes. But the movie finishes on a high. Friends, simply awesome last 45-50 minutes. In between that, the movie disengages here and there. So coming to the positives once again, the first action block, the finale, the 1 hour extravaganza, wonderful visual treat, VFX and CGI, we are not eligible to speak about that. World class, top class. James Cameron has set a standards which is even difficult to not surpass, go near that. The universe that he has created, the world he has created, the characters there, and brilliant performance by each and every character, each and every actor. That is exactly what you get to watch in Avatar, friends. If you know the story of 1 and 2, you will enjoy this movie. But it has its high moments, it also has its low moments in the form of conversations and plenty of drama happening in between. So these are the positives. And there are some really positive things brought into the movie. The spider, the story goes around the spider. Spider is a surprise hero here. If you remember that character Spider, the story is constructed around him, how he is important, even his flashback, everything has been shown. And here the relationship between Kiri and Eva, so that is the goddess of forest, has been established very well. That particular scene also has been connected towards the end also, and you have a little bit of flashback. You have the clash of clans, the battle of clans towards the end. So that is one thing. You have the new clan Ash people coming as enemies to Sully and family. So that is yet another thread we have. So we have interesting 2-3 new threads, but one thing is very familiar, how the template of Avatar goes ahead, how the story moves ahead. We clearly know the template, we clearly know what is the story. The story is very predictable, with the exception of these 2-3 new threads which come, 2-3 new threats also which come in the way of Sully and family. So whether they fight back, whether they give up, whether they surrender, whether they run. So what is going to happen, you just watch in the movie. So another negative point will be the length of the movie, friends. 3 hours 17 minutes. If you take it as a negative, but if you get engrossed into the storytelling, as I was, some moments were low for me also. I felt a little detached, no doubt about that. The screenplay should have been fast, the editing should have been better, the movie should have been under 3 hours, even 2 hours 45 minutes should have been really good. Half an hour I think it was extra here, because we know the template, nothing is new, we know the template, we know what is going to happen, that new villains are going to come and Sully and family, how they are going to fight, and what are the collateral damages and what are the war scenarios, everything we know, everything is predictable. That is why you don't feel anything new. The story is very predictable except 2-3 things in the movie, and good music and very good background music, friends, to add to the pluses. Putting it short, friends, I loved Avatar, Fire and Ash due to the positives that I have said. Visually, technically, presentation wise, no words, and I'm not eligible to comment on a James Cameron masterpiece. But definitely the predictability and a lot of drama and conversations will give you little lows. Said that, it definitely deserves a big screen watch. Don't miss Avatar, Fire and Ash. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, can like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.